and that's the Library of Congress also. And then over here we have 3 buildings. We have Cannon, Longworth, and Rayburn. Those are the 3 House office buildings. And over there on the Senate side are the 3 Senate office buildings. So tell me what's on your mind and what you would like to talk about. You can ask any questions. No silly questions, silly answers maybe.
Education budget.
Yes, oh boy, education budget. Very worried about that. As you know, that's mostly controlled at the local and at the state level, but we're hoping that Florida receives some funding from some of the bills that we passed, and so we can help the local school districts, including Miami-Dade County and Monroe County, the 2 counties I represent, Broward, etc. Everybody's in a really tight financial slump. And right now the legislature is in session, so they'll figure out whether more cuts are needed, God forbid. And they've been slashing from every budget that's available. I was just on Monday at Holmes Braddock High School, that's over in West Dade,
yes.
And they have wonderful programs there, and they've had to let go an assistant principal. They've had to let go a lot of clerks who've been doing administrative work that is so important, because that's a huge school. It's among the 3rd highest enrollment. It used to be the highest enrollment in the country, and they've got over 3,000 students there, and they are really feeling the pinch. And MAST Academy, with so many specialized programs, you guys are really feeling the pinch too. And how many have you lost in your school?
We only had 1.
Yeah, so now we only have 12.
We had
no assistant principal.
No assistant principal. We had to buy 1 counselor position with the money that the school had on, like, in its own
under reserve,
fund.
right? The funds that you yourself generated.
Exactly.
You had to use that fund
to buy a counselor, because we only have 2 counselors
for the entire school.
And our staff counselor, which is a college counselor.
Of course, that's such an important position.
For MAST Academy, where 100% of the students
you're going to Duke, you're going to MIT, you're going to Emory, my
all
golly.
the colleges, scholarships, they generate millions of dollars. But if they don't have an advisor, it's not going to be possible to generate all of that. And now we have a part-timer 2 days a week.
To handle a school body of how many students?
We only have 500.
500, but it's a specialized school where you really need a lot of one-to-one attention about where to place the kids and where you can get scholarship information and access the financial aid packages that are so important. It's a tough year. It's a tough year, but and no school is immune.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Harbor Middle School about a month or 2 ago, and they're feeling the pinch too. I would have never thought that assistant principals would be the ones to get cut. Yeah, and school counselors and staff counselors.
And track counselors, which are so necessary, especially with the stress that the children are suffering now with economic problems.
Yes.
The trust counselor is, that person
who's got the pulse of what the kids are feeling and thinking. How about for your parents? Are they? How are they doing with their jobs? What's that?
My mom's a teacher.
Your mom's a teacher. Where? Oh, yes, I know her. You know who she is? Because a lot of kids, they go to schools that are named for people, and then they don't know who that person is. Yeah, but she was an African-American writer and a real pioneer.
Yeah, we read one of her books.
Yes, very good writer. She passed away not too long ago, a few years ago. And so what does your mom teach there? Good luck.
Yeah.
Oh, hope she hangs in there. How about for the rest of you? How are your folks doing?
I mean, they're okay.
But a lot of anxiety, right? People who have jobs are worried about hanging on to them, and then health insurance and the property taxes going up. It's just an uncertain, high anxiety time. critical for America's working families. And I think it's going to take us 2 years to get out of this hole.
Oh, you think just 2? I was thinking more in the range of 5 to 10.
Let's hope that it's a little bit.
I'm being pessimistic.
But at least, at least 2. I feel bad for all the up-and-comers, the future college students, and how hard it is for you. But it means that you have to do your own investigation and your own digging. How about with your job?
My job, well, I've been at it for a long time, but all my investments are way down there. I've lost money that I haven't spent. And my husband passed away a couple of years ago, and he left me some investments and things like that. So I was thinking about retirement not too long in the future.
Now you've got to keep on working. That's what's happening.
I love to work and I love to teach, but at the same time, it would have been a
low-stress job.
Little safety there for that.
All of those investments.
And then my mother, 83, and we take care of her.
Absolutely. My mom is the same boat. She's getting a little bit of Alzheimer's, thank goodness my dad's in good shape and is able to take care of her. But boy, this is just a sad time. And then you hear about these bonuses that these executives get, and you think, what in the world are they thinking? Millions and millions of dollars.
And there really should be contingent upon the earnings of the corporation during the year. At least my son works in Credit Suisse in New York.
Yes.
And he's a director of the department. But their bonuses are contingent upon what the company earns during that year.
And here you have companies that are tanking, and at the same time, when they get the bailout funds, they use it to give bonuses. Millions of dollars.
There should have been something written to protect them.
We're hoping that they're going to put them back and make life a little more difficult.
I understand contracts, etc., but contracts should be contingent upon your labor.
Absolutely.
If I'm a lousy teacher,
get a bonus for taking your company.
They don't give MAST Academy bonuses if our kids don't do well. They do well on the FCAT.
Now, how is you'll be getting the FCAT results in the writing part very soon, right?
Right. They already passed.
Writing on
All of our students
did that already.
Yeah, we had just 4 students that didn't pass the reading.
Oh, I feel bad for those 4. I hope not everybody knows their names.
Well, we do a lot of tutoring after school. We do tutoring on Saturdays. We try to help those students because many of them is language.
Yeah.
It's not that they're not bright.
They just came.
We went through the same thing.
I came over to the
you didn't know
States
the language.
When I was 8, and my gosh, if we had FCAT at that time,
can you imagine?
Oh boy, nobody would have done very well. No school. I went to Southside Elementary School and then West Miami Middle School. So I grew up in Little Havana and then moved to Westchester. That was my progression.
I lived right by Southwest High School.
Oh yeah, that's a great school. I love that school. Now we'll be giving out awards for most improved students and outstanding students on sometime in May, and I hope that MAST Academy provides us with the names of the students that we should honor.
These are seniors that we should honor?
Actually, we have them for every year.
Every year?
Yes. Ariel Fernandez from our district office handles that, so we'll make sure that
MAST gets
you. Yes.
He can contact me.
Good.
And then I'll spread the word.
Let me make sure that we get her email address. Could you, Guillermo? Thank you. Well, what else is on your mind?
You don't have anything on your mind?
Yeah. Well, that should be coming down soon. You know, there's a lot of folks who've applied for that. A lot of different agencies and school systems. We needed a waiver for Florida to get some of their. The way that they had it written up, Florida's not automatically included in that. But we wrote a letter to try to get that waiver. We should have that decision very soon. So.
We're not poor enough.
It's crazy. They have so many regulations.
It's that the state is so large and so diverse that there is no way of measuring it.
I know. And for good schools that we have in Miami-Dade County, we should not be in any way, shape, or form penalized for the good work that we've been doing.
No.
So what's this about?
It's religious.
What religion?
Yoruba.
Okay. And what does it signify? Saint. Okay, you have to live up to that. Does he? Is he a pretty good guy? All right. Well, you are very fortunate indeed to have merited this trip up here. Love those eyeglasses. It was very cool, Rocky.
They're in my American History class.
Okay.
These 4 are in my Advanced Placement class.
Oh.
And these are in my honors class.
Oh, definitely don't want to get any questions from any of you. That's AP and honors history. Oh my golly.
And what committees are you serving?
I'm on the Foreign Affairs Committee. So we do, it's a great committee. I work with a wonderful chairman, Howard Berman. And in fact, on Monday, we have a field hearing on intellectual property rights in Los Angeles because Howard represents that area. And he's got a lot of folks in the entertainment industry, and they're very upset, obviously, about the pirating of films and music, and it's a whole underground movement there. They're making a lot of money and ripping off our industry. So we'll be flying to L.A. Sunday night for that hearing. So we have a wide jurisdiction, and it's a fun committee to serve on.
Are you still a specialist in Africa?
No, right now I'm the top Republican of the Foreign Affairs Committee. So not on any
one
committee. So I'm in all of them.
Yes.
Well, I think that we've got some tickets for you.
We do?
Here we go. Tickets. But let me. You going to go to the center? Or you going to go to the house?
I think we're going to go to the house first.
Let me bring you up to the house gallery first, and then you'll go on over to the Senate. Let me see where I put